Hello, it's Janet16 and welcome to blog number 2. Got quite a few items to talk about. Number 1 being I bought a new locomotive yesterday, which is Hornby 4499 Wartime Black Sir Murrow Wilson, and really nice model. It's on the layout now. It's finally run in. I've just had some coaches behind it, some standard Hornby teak coaches. So a lot's been happening on the layout down here. A lot of ballasting has been done. A lot of the layout was sprayed brown for scenery instead of painting brown. I'm just watching my dog at the window, which will get up any mischief. So I've got a lot going on really. I'm building a new layout, double O gauge. My layout Bower Bridge station is being ripped up and completely redone, and it's being redone for storage. I'm going to put an entire new board dome, put loads of track, loads of sidings, and then have a raised bit of track above that goes to the top level, which would be just 2 lines running around for running trains. The other thing I'm doing is I'm not doing it yet, but I'm doing my CBT, compulsive basic training. Basically, if I do that, I can ride a moped, anything up to 125 on the roads, excluding motorways, because that'd just be silly anyway. So I'll be able to ride a moped. I'm not actually getting a moped. I'm getting a there's a few I'm looking at. Originally I was going to get a Yamaha YBR, but just because of we looked at them at Fowler's in Bristol yesterday, which would have been Bank Holiday Monday, and they're quite big bikes. I was quite surprised actually, even though I was a 125 and I'm not the strongest person in the world. So I think I've got to go for something smaller, especially to start off with. I might move up to that in future. But now I'm looking at the moment Honda Wave. I'm actually might be looking at one this week sometime. A Suzuki FL 125 address. Watch one on that at the moment, pretty close to us, a bit more than I want to pay for a bike, but in really good condition, only 4,800 miles. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do my CBT. I've not booked it yet. I'm going for a check at the hospital tomorrow, a pacing check, and they tell me how long battery I got left. And I can go on then have an operation, have a new pacemaker, and that means after that I can get back into 5 years of doing stuff before I got to go back and have it done again. So that's a bit annoying, but I'm used to it. I've had it done all my life. So yeah, I got to find out what's happening tomorrow, and I'll be going for my CBT hopefully September time. I could book it 2 days in advance. I could book it now for Friday or Thursday because September's completely open up. So that's good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm doing my training, reading about it, everything like that. It's pretty simple. It's not as hard as a car test. You don't have to do your theory or anything. It's good if you know your theory because they will ask you questions on the day and like that. But yeah, so doing my CBT. I've pre-ordered Dapol 57 XS, I think it is. They've just announced that they're doing O gauge. They're taking over Lionheart. Not to get political, but basically they're taking over them and knocking their prices down slightly on they already do a 57 or a 60 somewhere. I'm not too sure. They already do one kind of pannier tank, and they do the auto coach. I'm having the auto coach and the pannier tank. Ideal for my layout here, which means I'm changing a bit of the background to it, but that's fine. A bit of the history. So yes, I will be getting one of them. It's nice that Dapol are doing that. The locomotive will be £199 from the Athens. Mine's going to be slightly cheaper because I'm getting it from a different place. The place I'll be doing the reviews from actually derails, and I will be doing some reviews very soon. I think the first one I'm doing is Class 71 Hornby. He's going to bring one of them next Monday. He was going to bring it to yesterday when he bought my Sir Murrow Wilson, but he'd had a long day. He forgot. He works at Dean Fast Railway. Sorry for camera shaking now. It's me, my leg. So yeah, that's good. Other things I'm doing. Not that much. I need to focus on a CBT, and hopefully I'll pass first time. Fingers crossed. Um, I know all my road signs really anyway because I drove before. I drove a car. I was doing my theory before I had an operation, so I didn't actually get to do my test. That was 2012. Could have done it after that. I just was not in the mood. I spent 5 weeks in hospital because I had an infection. Not the best way to spend 5 weeks, but it was alright. I had Xbox and the PlayStation and now the TV. I had my own room, so I wasn't that bothered. I was watching films every day and that, so yeah, it was alright. And I'll probably do the same this time. I go in as well, take the PlayStation and that PS3 or something. Not PlayStation 4 because I can't trust anyone in hospital. That's my own opinion. I don't like taking stuff. Anyways, I took the Xbox in last time because the Xbox was cheap. I got it cheap, and I was quite happy taking it in there. So yeah, so that's what the plan is. I'll know by tomorrow. So if I'm having an operation done, I'm glad to do these blog videos. You get to see me, which is great. Someone did say, "Where's the?" My mind's gone blank. So tired. I got up early to go to Gloucester to the model shop get some ballast. They didn't have the ballast I needed for this, which is a pain because I got this ballast a long time ago and I hope I can still get it. I also had an idea with this layout. I'm taking it to a show actually. Coalford 2017. I'm taking it to a show. It should be fairly progressed by then. There should be scenery on it, point motors all done, and everything like that. It's kind of a toy fair slash carnival. I'm not too sure. It's not a model railway exhibition, but I'm looking forward to taking it to that. I've been asked by the group. Another layout's going as well, Matt's layout, which is a DMU modern image layout. So I'm looking forward to taking that. It'll be its first show, and then hopefully I can get it to Lydney as well. They said we'll talk Lydney in the new year, and it should be really good. I'm looking forward to it. My dog's just rolling around in the garden. She's a monk. So yeah, that's pretty much what's gone on. I have used filler on the layout, which is here, just to do the little dirt crossing. That's got to be detailed as soon as I get a ballast done around it, because I can't wait to work on that part of the scene. It's got to be a 2 lane going to 1, so I'm looking forward to that. Other stuff I got the other day, cotton wool buds. These are ideal for modelling. I use these quite a bit actually. One for detail on models, paint. Instead of using a paintbrush like these and dropping them and everything, and I just did drop one. But you got to clean them every time and that. And these cost £1. These cotton wool buds. And all you do is just, if I get one out, paint tin. I just take the lid off. I've done all of this with the sleepers. I used a paintbrush once just to finish some off. Only an old paintbrush I had, so the one I was looking for before I bought these. But I just dab it on, and with these little rail chairs on the sleepers, which here, this is a sleeper, you've got the chairs here and here, which hold the rails in. If I just move the paint, all I do is just really gently dab it on, like so, and get the detail like that. I could do it with a brush, just the same, I suppose, but it saves buying paintbrushes. There was how many in here? 300 in that. I've used at least, I would say 50 maybe on the sleepers and everything. So yeah, I did find a horse for the layout, but it's a little bit too small. You can see it's not the biggest. And don't ask me why, but South Park only on PlayStation 1. I was using it for when I was doing the pedals down here for my simulator, because that's what used to hold the pedals in place. The shed, which I built here, this may not be used on the layout, because my other idea I have for the layout, I would not need this, which I'm a bit sad about that because I've spent a lot of time building it. but I am finding other needs for it. And what I am thinking is to do the layout last days of Steam, maybe something like that, and then later on in the day at the exhibition, maybe I change it over to where the volunteers are taking it over. So bring the nice shiny locomotive out then, which is my 14XX and the Terrier, and put the shed over this and remove the. There's going to be a small cattle dock here, not cattle dock, an unloading bay, and probably remove that and put the shed in place, just to give me a different kind of layout, because I did spend a lot of time on that shed and it would be sad not to use it. My core stage is going really well. In fact, it's done. I finished it when I done a review of it. It's pretty dusty actually. There's quite a bit of dust in here. Just needs a clean. But that's it there. God, you can see the wood on top. Oh, that's the coal dust coming up. So yeah, the coal dust actually coming up with that, but that turned out really well. One of the best things I've ever scratched built by a long way. And I haven't got the wagon done yet, but I did do the coal truck as well. Spent all day working on that. So yeah, this blog's gone on long enough. I think there's not much more. So CBT, Leo going to the show, Point Motors, scenery, my new loco, Mower Wilson. I'm going to Monmouth in the Man Run today actually. I went to the Ross show about 2 weeks ago. Not this weekend, last weekend. And I went there, didn't take, I only took like £20 with me. And it was only if I saw some wagons, because I'm trying to get some 21-ton wagons at the moment for one of my trains in Dublin. And a man there was selling a Hornby Merlin, A4 Merlin in BR Late, and the Northumbrian Train Pack. Northumbrian Train Pack I've wanted for a very long time. He was selling it for £57. I lost one on eBay not so long ago for £62. I put 61.99 in. And it went for 62 something, but I got over that. So I managed to get this one. Didn't have any money on me. Well, not enough because Merlin was 100 and Merlin was 97 and the coaches were 57. So I said to the man, "Is there any way I can have your contact details and pick them up off you, pay you like probably next week or something, because I didn't have any money. I couldn't get that on the Sunday. This was on the Saturday. Couldn't get that on the Sunday. I was too busy for that." And he was changing his phone number over. So I said to him, "Well, if I give you my phone number, could you ring me and I can arrange to pick up?" And he said he's actually doing a show in Monmouth in the Toy Fair. So I will be going there and picking them up from there. He rung up today because his phone number changed. He rung me out just to confirm his new phone number, and any problems that I can't get down there or he can't get down there, we can call each other. And I'll be picking them up, so I'm really looking forward to that. I will be doing a review of both of them. It's Merlin. What number was Merlin? 60027. I'm not too sure now. I think that's right. And yeah, BR Lake Green, so I'm looking forward to that one. And that put me up to 12 A4s in BR days. And then I got 4 now with Merlin, with Mower Wilson, sorry, which is in LNER. So that means I have 16 A4s, all Hornby, apart from 3 Backman. No tender drive. Someone asked me to sit at the club tonight. I do not touch tender drive anymore. They're all fully detailed Hornby A4s. I don't want to set a record by getting all of them, even though I know someone who's already beat me on that. But I do want to get as many as I can for my East Coast mainline, which we'll have a talk about in blog 3 when I tell you about the new plans on my layout in the Alps double O gauge Bowerbridge Station, which is all changing. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this blog too. I don't know how long it's been. I'm very sorry if it's too long and I've chatted on about nonsense. I had to get a lot done today but CBT, and this probably will be put on now. I wasn't going to put it on before my CBT, but I'm going to, and you lot will be the first to know, which is great because the only people who know at the moment is my parents and family. Well, like only people who live in my house is my brother, my mum, and my dad, and me. So it's only us that know, and my sister. But that's it. no one else. Apart from one from the club, actually, because he had to help me out with some CVT stuff. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. I'll let you know how that goes in Block 3. Block 3 will probably be after that, and hopefully I'll pass it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye until next time.